Hello.
Good to see you again, man. How you been?
Yes, I'm pretty well. How are you today?
Yeah, you came in at the last moment, right?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Yes.
So what did you do today, DJ?
Today I'm from work. I was from work and then I
Uh-huh.
had a regular class
Okay.
with my with teacher Ray.
Who?
Do you know teacher Ray? A
No,
man,
Way.
Ray.
Oh,
R.
Ray?
Yes, Ray. Ray is my
Ah,
regular
okay. Yeah,
teacher.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. So we had a class, and then I just I just looked around
Mhm.
the the place for evaluation class,
Uh-huh.
and
Yes.
then I think I was very lucky to find this spot.
Yeah, I was like booked up full. It's like
Yeah.
insane.
And then right after I found this spot and I just clicked, right?
Cool.
Maybe someone canceled
Yeah, they
this
did.
spot. And I think your name is in the AM teacher list, maybe at the
Really? Yeah,
moment.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so some students may be confused about it. Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but that's
Mm.
my normal. I'm always there
Mm. Right.
all the time. So,
Mm-hmm.
but my
And
schedule changes all the time.
right.
Uh,
So you
Today I just read a book.
book.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What kind of book did you read
It's
today?
I'm reading the book 11/22/63.
Mm-hmm.
It's by Stephen King. You know Stephen
Stephen
King?
King. Stephen King. Uh-huh.
He writes a lot of books and they
Yes.
become movies.
Mm-hmm. So kind of sci-fi novels or
Sci-fi or horror,
horror,
mystery.
mystery.
This one's time travel.
Mm-hmm. Time travel.
Yeah.
So I've got uh, something to tell you.
Okay.
Because you remember you recommended me the movie Ex Machina
Ah,
last time,
yeah.
right? So
Did you
I
like it?
haven't seen that yet, but I've searched for the official trailer on YouTube,
Yeah.
and then I found, it interesting.
It's
So
really cool.
yes. So I'm going to watch it this weekend. Uh-huh.
Awesome.
And
Cool.
in that movie, the main male actor,
Yeah.
yes, I saw him in the movie About Time. Have you seen the
Oh
movie About
yeah.
Time, right?
About time.
Yeah, and the
Right.
movie was about time, uh, time, time movie,
Time travel.
time travel. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
right. So I just wanted to mention about that before we started
Cool.
our class today. Hmm.
Cool.
Hmm.
So, do you like movies that talk about time travel?
Uh, yeah, yes. But I don't know many movies about it. So
Oh, really?
uh, I just know about time, and I just watch it, the movies like about time, and yeah, that's it.
So this is the date that
Oh.
United States President John F. Kennedy was killed.
Ah. Aha. So that number is the date.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy in the book
Mm-hmm.
goes through a porthole. It's like a
Fourth.
doorway into the
Uh-huh.
past.
Yes.
And he always goes back to 19 September 1958.
Mm-hmm.
But he has to wait for 5 years to try and stop the killer.
Right. So
and then he can,
was it
if
a
he wants,
mistake or
they want to change the
uh
future by changing the past. So
yes,
he was a
yes.
great president, and they want
Mm-hmm.
him to continue his presidency
Mm.
because they think many people's lives will be saved
Yes.
because of that president.
Mm-hmm.
If he was to continue to be the president, many
Mm-hmm.
people's lives would be saved
Mm.
from war and many other reasons.
Yes, yes. But did
So
it happen in the novel?
I'm not there yet. I'm
Uh-huh,
at
I
page
see.
343.
All right, all
I'm
right.
at page
Mm-hmm.
343.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 340? Yeah, 343. So the
Mm.
page has like 880 pages.
Yeah, so
So
you're
I'm not even halfway finished yet.
mm. All right, all right.
But it's really good.
Mm. Okay, but I'm a little bit afraid of reading that book because it sounds too thick for me.
Maybe, probably.
880 or
Yeah. So you should read a book called
mm-hmm.
Time and Again.
Time and again.
Maybe it's easier.
Mm.
The writer of that book also wrote a book called Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All
Have you
right.
heard of Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
No, no. I have never heard of it.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Asian of
also called Time and Again or Time and Time Again.
and time and again.
Right. So it's a
Hmm.
saying in English, but it's also a book. So
Hmm.
it's a 1970s illustrated novel by an American writer,
Uh-huh.
Jack Finney.
All right. 1970s.
Huh?
Wow. The
Yeah.
the author was the author must have been very clever. Hmm.
Right. He's
Hmm.
really clever.
Yeah.
So it's a very famous novel.
Mm-hmm.
It was written in 1970.
Hmm. All right. After the
So,
class, I promised to check this novel, and if the book has under under 300 pages,
uh
I
huh.
would I am going to read it, but over over 300 pages, I'm not sure. But is it m- uh is it made into a movie or
Uh,
like
no, not yet.
mm, right.
So I think they want to make it into a movie, but it hasn't been made into a movie yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a really famous book, though.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they'll make a movie.
Mm. All right, I'm going to check it after this class. Mm-hmm.
So you saw, what movie did you see?
Uh, about time traveling. Ah,
About, it was called, what was the movie called though? About Time?
yeah, about time.
Right.
About time.
Okay.
I think it's a British movie, I think.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, yes. Mm.
Did you like it?
Yeah, yeah. I liked it very much. I liked I because it was a kind of about time traveling, but the genre is a romantic comedy, like
Huh. Yeah, 'cause he kept trying to be in love with the same girl, right?
yeah, right, right, right. So
So,
I like that kind of genre movies. Like another favorite movie is Love Actually.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I have seen About Time, the movie About Time, three times, I think.
Wow.
Hmm, very touching. But the
Cool.
first time when I watched it, I couldn't understand 100%. So I
Uh-huh.
watched it again to,
Oh, really?
yeah, to follow the story.
Huh.
And then now I got the story 100%. Hmm.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So I like the part there's another movie I saw a long
Mm.
time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Time After Time.
Time after time.
Yeah.
Right.
Time
Mm-hmm.
After Time.
After time.
It was made in 1979.
Mm.
It also is a really good movie. So maybe you
Mm-hmm.
can watch it. It's old, but it's really cool.
Mm.
So the guy travels in a time machine.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like it's 1893 and he's in London.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a time machine, and one of his dinner guests is skeptical. So he goes there
Mm-hmm.
and takes it to escape from this
Mm-hmm.
murderer.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's really cool.
Mm.
You might like it. It's
So,
called Time After Time.
uh, so when is the background time of the movie?
It starts
Mm.
in 1893.
1893. Mm.
Right, but he goes into the future to
Mm-hmm.
November 5th, 1979.
79. Wow.
And the time machine is in a display in a museum in San
Mm-hmm.
Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
So he experiences the future, and then later he tries to go back to his own time, but he falls in love with a girl.
Aha.
So I won't tell you everything, but it's really cool.
Yeah, 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 good. And
But the original story was by Carl Alexander.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So was it also from a novel, maybe?
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Oh.
exactly.
So what about Back to the Future
Oh, that was
series, right?
great.
Right?
Did you see that?
That maybe that series are the most popular one about time traveling,
Exactly.
right? Uh-huh.
Exactly. Did you watch them all?
I I think one of them I watched it, but I can't remember the story exactly because I watched it uh when I was too young.
Oh, really? You have to
Yeah,
watch it again.
yes. Ah, yeah, yeah.
There's three of them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Three of them. All
Yeah.
right.
I think you might like it.
So, uh, can you recommend one of them? One of three series
Well, the
movies?
first one,
Mm-hmm.
they have to make sure his parents fall in love. In
Mm-hmm.
the second one, they go back in time
Mm-hmm.
to the Wild West. And in the third one, the second one, they go back to the future. So they go to the past, the future.
Mm-hmm.
I think the second one takes place in the Wild West,
Mm-hmm.
and the third one takes place far in the future. So it's really cool.
Mm.
It's a trilogy. There's three.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right.
Back to the Future 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, and 3.
And three.
So you
Right,
should watch
right.
them all.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now I have a lot of movies to
Right,
watch.
right.
Okay, and book.
Yeah.
And and I think another movie about time traveling.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, which one?
the movie is about escaping from monkeys. Is it?
What? Monkeys?
Monkeys? Yeah, yes. So monkeys, uh, monkeys govern the planet.
Oh, the
So
Planet of the Apes?
yeah, Yeah, ape, ape. All right.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yeah, that could be about time traveling, is it?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So I was seeing the original one on TV once
Uh-huh.
one time,
Right.
but not the renewal one, right?
Oh, okay.
Renewal.
There's too many now.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
there's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Lots of lots.
How about
Mm.
did you see the Planet of the Apes, the original one?
Yeah, only the original one.
Okay.
Yes, on TV.
How about Return to the Planet of the Apes?
Not yet. Is it the
Ah,
newest one of that
yeah,
series?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's another good time traveling story called The Time Traveler's Wife.
Time Traveler's Wife.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you know that one?
No, no.
Ah, it's about a man who travels in time, but he can't control it. His
Hmm.
body just goes to the future or to the past.
Hmm.
He meets his wife when she's just a little girl.
Hmm.
It's a book, but they made it into a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Then he meets her again when he's younger. When he's an old man, he meets his wife when she's a little girl.
Hmm.
And when he finally meets her when he's younger, he doesn't know who she is. But she knows who he is.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, like, it's pretty cool. It's really, really a good love story.
Oh. Uh-huh.
You should watch that one. That one's
Yeah.
awesome. It's a book too, but
Mm-hmm.
the movie is really fun.
Hmm.
Maybe easier than the book.
So you know lots of movies and books about this
Yeah,
topic. Mm-hmm.
because I like reading books and I like
Mm.
watching movies. So I
Mm.
read books and I watch movies.
Yes, yes. Very
Those
good.
are my hobbies.
Mm. So
I have lots of books I haven't read yet. I keep
uh-huh.
buying books and I keep reading.
Uh-huh. So many novels?
Yeah,
All right.
hundreds and thousands of novels.
So who is your favorite writer?
I like Dean Koontz.
Tim Kunz.
Yeah, you know him?
No.
Dean Koontz.
Uh-huh.
Koontz.
Hmm.
He wrote, he's written over like 141 books.
How can it be possible?
He
141.
started writing when he was like 24,
Mm-hmm.
25,
Mm-hmm.
and now
Wow.
he's like 72.
Wow. That
So
I'm just wondering, he can remember all the stories he wrote.
maybe, maybe. He writes sometimes
Any
two
famous
books,
books
two books a
from him?
year or three books a year.
Oh wow.
He's very famous.
Oh really?
Some of his books have became movies.
Mm-hmm. So
Like
any famous one? Any popular
yeah,
one?
like Phantoms, Watchers.
Watchers? Hmm.
I can't remember. Lots of his books became movies. So
Uh-huh.
many more. Those are two of the most famous ones.
Yes, yes. I
Uh, I think what was it called? Blue Fire.
Blue Fire. Now I'm very sorry that I I don't know the I don't know many English names of books.
Uh huh.
So if you tell me Korean titles, maybe I can
Uh,
know more. So
exactly.
yeah, 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 a little bit.
Right, right.
Yeah, sorry
You
about
could
it.
know more.
Yeah, because sometimes translators, Korean translators,
Mhm.
they they set the title apart from their original English title. So very
Ah.
different, very different. Korean title and English titles, they are very
Uh-huh.
different. So,
Oh, I see.
mm, mm,
That makes sense.
yes. Mm. But
Interesting.
wow, you like books a lot. Wow.
Yeah, I like them a lot. They're awesome.
Yeah. So actually, I don't enjoy reading novels.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Why?
Uh, for me, I like reading uh, books, books of some advice or
Ah.
inspirational stories. Like,
Uh-huh.
yes. So, uh, yeah, yeah. So, I, I, th- I think I don't enjoy my life.
That's
So,
okay.
yeah, what I want to say is, when I read novels,
Yeah.
I think it can be kind of wasting my time sometimes
Okay.
because it is not real.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I prefer reading books related to my real life to reading
Ah.
novels. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I, uh, but the books you recommended this class
Mhm.
could be uh, is going to be interesting to me. I think.
Okay.
Alright, alright. Hmm.
So, uh I think there's a lot of truth in fiction though because
Hmm.
even though the characters are not real,
Hmm.
the things that the characters learn about going through their fake existence,
Hmm.
the things they have to overcome
Hmm.
are true in the real world.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Philosophically, like
Hmm.
overcoming yourself, your
Mm-hmm.
weaknesses,
Mm-hmm.
uh, learning how to be brave,
Hmm.
fighting against evil.
Hmm.
There is evil in the world.
Right,
Some
right,
evil
right.
is like maybe not real,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
it doesn't mean there isn't also real evil in the world.
Yes, yes, yes.
Some books have fictional
Hmm.
entities that may or may not really exist, like
Hmm.
ghosts or vampires.
Hmm.
But other fiction stories have real evil villains that are
Hmm. Hmm.
people who have, you know, who do evil things. So
Yes, yes.
there is a lot of truth in fiction. The
Hmm.
stories are about
You're right.
fictional people, but
Hmm.
they're living lives similar to other people in reality
Yes, yes, yes.
somewhere,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm. So yes. So I think I'm short of some uh, emotional em, emotional senses, or
Uh-huh.
how can I say, I'm short of imaginations,
Uh-huh.
and I
Oh yeah.
also, yeah, I also don't have a habit of reading novels from my young ages.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why I'm a little bit um, not interested in reading novels, but reading novels can give me more fun or excitement.
Mhm.
in my
Exactly.
lives. Yeah, so
Yeah.
mm, good.
Exactly. They're very entertaining
Mm.
and they're more detailed in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they change the book
Mm.
considerably
Yes, yes.
and
Mm.
you don't get the real story in the movie.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes it's okay,
Mm.
but the book sometimes has a lot more information.
Mm. So, do you usually read and watch the
Yeah.
story together?
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the movie is very disappointing actually. Other
Mm-hmm.
people liked it, but after reading sometimes the movie is the same.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's some parts of the movie that make it better.
Uh-huh.
If it's the same and it's done well, I'm really
Yes.
happy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, which one would you prefer, watching first or reading first?
Either way, but I like
Either way.
reading first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reading first. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
Mm.
Exactly. I like reading first, but
Mm.
sometimes I do it the other way.
Right. Hmm. Okay.
So, what do you like doing better?
I
Watching
think
first or reading?
reading first is better. I think because
Oh, yeah.
yeah, watching first. If I watch a movie first, I think I have some images in my mind which can prevent uh, prevent me from imagining other images.
Uh-huh.
So I think reading first and then make my own images in my mind and then compare that with the images in the movie can be
Mhm.
more interesting. So reading
Ah.
first, yeah, is better. Seems better to me.
Right, right.
Mm.
I see, I see.
Yeah. So
Huh.
I
Cool.
think on image is the most. I mean, information from the eyes, optical
Mhm.
information is
Mhm.
the most effective or most
Yeah,
influential. So,
especially for men.
mm,
Mhm.
man, yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, so yeah, reading first is better, I think. Yeah.
Right,
Mm,
exactly.
mm.
So, this weekend, what do you have planned? You gonna read a book or go watch a new movie?
Maybe I'm going to play with my son.
Mhm.
As so so we go
Uh-huh.
outside,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And then I'm going to watch one movie, at least
Which
one
one?
movie
What
among
movie?
the movies you recommended today. Hmm.
Ah, cool. Which
Yeah,
one is that?
yeah.
Huh?
uh,
What movie?
yeah, yes.
Ex Machina?
Maybe. I think that movie is easier to find. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you should watch that one. That one's cool.
Yeah. Yes.
Or Time and Time After Time.
Time after time.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it's
And
nice.
maybe next class.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna tell you I watched it. One of them.
Okay.
I watched one of them. Mhm.
Excellent.
Okay.
So I gotta get going, but I'll see you next time, okay, bro?
Yes. Or
All right.
right. Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.